Oh, hey guys. So, yeah, it's not the next morning. You'll notice that it is literally still almost 5 o'clock in the evening. And I was just sitting here in the kitchen hanging out. And Luke just called. You probably remember Luke. We've talked about her a lot. She is the one that owns field number 20 right down the hill from us. We harvested canola or soy off of that field for her. She's the one that gave us the timber down the hill here, and she's also the one that bought the camper. She needs her field cultivated ASAP, she said. I think she's going to try to get a winter plant in. Either a cover crop or we have a conundrum here. Either a cover crop or some barley like we did. So we are going to actually do two things. I need to move the truck too. Alright, I think I got enough out of this bag here to pick it up. Get it out of the way. Let's, yeah, we'll just set it in here for now. Right there's good. So, I called Joe. He's the guy that was always looking for work that helped us do some of our field work. So I called Joe. Joe was going to meet us down at Luke's field. I'm just gonna hook the cultivator up to the 2950 here. And then we're gonna meet Joe, and he's gonna start cultivating that field. In the meantime, Luke told me about a guy, Mr. North, I think was his name. He has a barley field that needs to be harvested. And he said that he was pretty certain that there would be a little bit of the barley left over after we get done with it. Now, the only downside is he wants the chaff left on the field. So we wouldn't be able to pick up the straw, so it wouldn't help us with she wants her other field. I've misunderstood. I thought she wanted this field done. I don't think we've ever been to her other field. Can we get over there from here? It looks like it connects. Oh no, there's that stream. Anyway, Mr. North has a cover crop or a barley field. We can't have the chaff to make straw. But we can keep, he said there should be a little bit of barley left over. So we could keep that barley. And we could go ahead and get chickens if we had that barley. This is a pretty big field, actually. So I'm going to run around here real quick and knock out these couple of windrows. And then Joe should be here in just a few minutes. He can take over this. And then we are going to go pick up the new combine that I bought at auction. And we're going to break that in on Mr. North's barley field. And hopefully we can get both of these knocked out fairly quickly. those are all done, and Joe is cultivating away. So we are going to, man, it's going to take him forever. I didn't realize this this field was this big. Luke, she's a trickster. She may have said field 21, but I could have swore she said the same field that we harvested, which I don't know. It's really not any smaller. Maybe I just remembered it being smaller. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to run up to the house, grab the truck, and then we're going to go to the farm store and check out the new combine. Actually, we're going to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to run over here and drop off the grain trailer at Mr. North's property. Make sure we know where the entrance is. Alright, Luke said it was across from the eggs. This is it right here. Where do I get into the field at? Cut in right here would be good. Oh, there it is. Man, look at this bad boy. This is a little bit of an upgrade, huh? Pretty nifty. Yeah, with a header this wide, we should probably have a header trailer. But they didn't offer one at the auction house. So, anyway. So we're leasing the combine. The farm store here said that they would pay for it and that we could lease it until we were ready to buy it. The purchase price on it isn't bad. It's only like 70 grand. However, the header, they would not. I had to buy it. So, man, the steering is so sensitive on this thing. So the header I had to buy. There was no being able to lease that. But we're not allowed to start. Mr. North is super particular And he said we could bring all of our equipment up here, but we couldn't get started on it until we finished the job for Luke. So we have to actually finish the job for Luke before we are allowed to start this. So hopefully Joe gets cracking. The only other thing I could think to do would be take the big tractor and go rent a cultivator. I mean, we could do that and just tag team it. That's actually a pretty good idea. I called down to let them know I was on my way, and they said that they would set cultivator out for us. So I think it costs like $350 to lease it. Same cultivator we've got on the other tractor. He's making pretty good progress on it looks like. We're going to leave Joe to finish this up, and while he finishes this, we're going to run this cultivator back to the farm store. And then Joe is actually going to meet us up at Mr. North's field and give us a hand up there. Alright, so we got the cultivator taken back and dropped off. And then we just left the big tractor there for now. And we grabbed the truck and we got this little trailer. Somebody had actually traded this trailer in earlier this week, I guess. And I picked it up for $230. I thought that'd be a cool little trailer to have. We need something that we can store some barley in. Not a lot, but enough to feed chickens. And I think the easiest way to separate out the grain that we're going to keep versus what's going to need to get turned into the grain mill for Mr. North's field up here is to put it in this trailer. And then if we fill this up, so this will actually hold, I think, 3,000 liters of grain, which is probably going to be way more than what we're going to get to keep off of it. And in that case, then we will just put a little bit in here. We won't fill it up. Gas stations should be closed by this time. Everything here closes pretty early. So we are all clear now. I called Mr. North and we have the all clear to go ahead and get started with the harvesting here. As you can see, Joe has been hard at working on this combining for us. He finished up with the cultivating for loot and ended up coming up here. I went down and leased a second trailer like the one that we've already got. Just leased it, though I didn't buy it, just so that we could haul more at one time. I've already taken 2 loads, I think, to the, I think it was going to Kokomo Grains, if I remember right. So I'm just bringing our little trailer down here so that off of this next load, we can go ahead and grab the amount that Mr. White said that we could have off the top. That'll be for feeding chickens. Also, the farm store, when I went down there to pick up that trailer, I noticed there was something sitting there for us. So I figured while Joe was combining, we could at least be working on something else. Whoa, I pulled right out in front of that dump truck. That would have been an interesting collision. So let's run down there and grab it. Now, I don't know anything about this thing. I'm not really sure how it hooks up or how it works. And it looks beat to heck. I paid $2,700 to lease this thing. So hopefully it does what we need it to do. Looks like we're probably going to have to leave the front weight here. So I think it goes on the front. Alright, well, we'll go see what we can do with it. It's crazy to me as much horsepower as this thing has, and it still has a hard time getting up this hill. Alright, let's get it. Let's hope that it works. Worked for that. Doesn't appear to be working for this, though. Well, looks like we might be stuck with this weird tree bush thing. Definitely think it must be a glitch or something, because I can't get it to register anything. It's like it doesn't even exist. Well, we've already leased this thing, so I guess maybe let's go down here and use it for this fence row. Well, I'll have to say, this thing is pretty nifty. We've been able to clean up all of this row right here, which has been pretty cool. Got rid of some of those pesky trees. I don't mind the big spruce trees, and also the birch trees are nice too. But they just usually have to be pruned up just so you can kind of see, which looks really good. I wish the spruce trees, I wish I could trim them. Like, I wish I could trim these little limbs off, but I can't. So, just has to be okay that we can't do that. But anyway, yeah, so a lot of this down in here goes back to like this rock face right here. Overlooks kind of the town and stuff. It's pretty neat, actually. Looking right down here over our lower field. It's pretty cool. But, no, I'm lost. All that to be said, we could, if we wanted to, we could clear out some of this area back here and put something back here probably. Like between this road and there, maybe a pig barn or something. I don't know. We'll have to think about it, but there is some space there. The big thing is we got rid of all of the pesky trees. Whatever those weird trees are, like this one over here. We should go ahead and get rid of this one too while we've got that chipper. These right here, both of these actually. This one here, not sure what kind of tree this is, but these are the weird ones, like the one that we have in the driveway and that we can't get rid of. These are the pain in the butt. And these are also kind of a pain as well. But these are the worst. Let's see if we can just cut this one out of here. Yeah, we'll bring that chipper over here and clean that up. We might leave this one. This one doesn't have any big limbs down low. I kind of like it there. This one here, we could prune up a bit. Let's get maybe this limb right here. And what do we got over here? This one. Yeah. And we'll go ahead and take this one off too. There we go. Now we'll get in here with that mulcher and clean all of that up. Ooh, this one right here. I feel like there's another pesky one in here somewhere. Yep, right here it is. Might as well get it while we're here. See, this is exactly like that one in the driveway. These I can kind of get down on, cut them down low, and they just kind of fall out of the map somehow. But for whatever reason, the one in the driveway, we can't get it to do that. It's just weird. Probably prune this one up too. I think the grain bin is full on the combine. So, oh, that's weird. What are you up? Ghost limb? Let's get Joe emptied out here. And we probably will have a full load that we can go ahead and take. All right, here we are back at Kokomo Grains. And I've never tried to dump tandem trailers before, so I don't know if we need to disconnect one in order to dump them or what, but we're gonna see. Oh, looky there. We can do them both. It's kind of tricky, but... Alright. Looks like 73%. So... I'd say if we fill up both of these, again, we'll definitely hit 100%, and we'll get even a little bit more than what he gave us off the top, which was 3,000. I'm telling you what, people in this town, they don't even care. Just like, oh, guy pulled out in front of me, insurance claim, free money. Anyway. I'll meet you guys back up at the farm. I think he's already full again. So I think what I'm going to do actually is, it looks like the mill is still open. Our wood chipper thing that we're using is full of wood chips and needs to be emptied. So I think what we'll do is we'll take one of these carts over, empty out the combine for Joe, and then we will take the other one, go empty out our wood chips, and then we'll bring it to the mill, sell it real quick, and then head back up. And then that way we can return the wood chipper before the end of the day so that we don't get charged another day for it. Pretty handy little tool, but I don't know that I want to pay $2,700 for it again. It didn't solve my problem that I had to begin with, but it was handy, nevertheless. Let's go, dude. Did you see that? He acted like he was going to go and then slammed on his brakes. I'm telling you, they're insurance happy here. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Oh yeah, right here. Here we go. How am I supposed to get turned around here? I'm telling you, this sawmill is not laid out very well. What? $2,000 from that one trailer load? We still have a ton left in here too. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and keep unloading. Well, I'll let you know how much we made. $13,058 from wood chips. It almost feels like cheating. I mean, that was insane. I mean, I don't know. I guess I probably cut down in that one fence row. We probably cut down somewhere in the ballpark of like 3 or 4 trees. One was pretty good size. And then we had all those weird trees too, like the weird ones that were sticking out of the ground. So I don't know, maybe it was like the equivalent to 6 trees or so, plus a bunch of limbs. So I don't know, 6 trees, if I took them, cut them up and put them on a trailer and took them to the mill, it might pay close to that. I don't know. It seems like a lot, but maybe because it was so much easier than cutting up trees and loading them on a trailer and hauling them down here and unloading them and everything else. Maybe that's why it seemed so easy, but either way, it definitely paid for us to lease the machine. Makes me want to keep it and use it tomorrow, but we've got other stuff to do tomorrow. So while we're down here, we're going to run it over to the farm store, drop it off, and then head up, because Joe's already called twice wondering where I'm at, and I told him we're making big money selling wood chips, so we've got to get up and get him emptied out, get this job done. It's already 8 o'clock. Still got quite a bit to harvest. What's taking you so long, Joe? Oh, you're waiting on us? It's fine. We're making ridiculous amounts of money chipping wood. Alright, last stretch here. Not gonna have a lot. We ended up not being able to finish it without emptying. Grain bin got full. So, not complaining though. This will finish us off here. And that's all she wrote. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. $4,200 there. And this is the full trailer. This should pay pretty good. We should have actually went to Landy Grains. Got paid more for it, but I'm not going to be greedy. So 6,700 and 4,200. So almost 11 grand. Plus, I'll go ahead and have him Venmo me over the money for the completed contract, which is $69.40. So that'll be roughly 11, 17, 18, almost 18,000 we made on that job. I'd say that was worth interrupting dinner for it. Plus we made another 13,000 waiting on Joe to harvest everything on wood chips. So I'd say all in all, that was a pretty profitable day. That more than paid for the new combine, leasing the new combine. Yeah, I'd say that's a very productive couple of days that we've had here recently. Look at us becoming pro farmers right out of the gate. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to about do it for tonight. It's almost 9 o'clock, and I need to take this this wagon back before the farm store closes. I think tomorrow maybe we'll go ahead and start looking at getting some chickens. Talk to the mill about getting some lumber to build a little chicken coop. And then maybe stop by the animal dealer tomorrow morning when they're open about getting some chickens, see what they recommend us getting. And we've got some barley to feed them with, so that's a plus. We don't have to buy food. So yeah, should be a good way to get some eggs, be a little bit more self-sustainable. And who knows, maybe if we have enough eggs, we can sell some. So anyway, guys, appreciate you guys jumping in and helping out for this late night harvest. Thanks for following along. Hope you guys are really enjoying this series. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to like and share. And I'll see you guys in the morning. See y'all later.